Light and heavy cricket stumps benefits could be variably made as per the height requirements of children to adults. See, molding dies to manufacture these items. See, if it is instead one and fitted a cricket stump, water height we require with a plastic tube, we can have this. If you want heavy, we can fix here and fit a strong unbreakable cricket stump will be made. Emergency time head fix. To cover the body with 2 wet blankets during fire, to use in winter and woody places. உடல் மனம் நலமாயிருக்கும் அனைத்து நாட்களும் திருநாட்களே. The days with body and mind is good are all good days. வேண்டும் will be necessary. Compulsory voting system. Conducting of elections by government expense. Controlling the number of candidates and parties. Nearby school education. Compulsory environmental maintenance system. Widening, straightening the roads and bridges. Permission to travel 3 persons in 2-wheelers. Space allocations for growing trees and running shops. Living place without stray dogs. Reducing the working time and salary in jobs and giving more jobs to more persons. Summer helmet. To give aeration to the head while riding motor vehicles in summer and prevents head heat and sweat, itching, hair fall, etc. Helmets. Stool within hand. Could be easily carried to any place and sit. Natural cooling of buildings. In addition to the plantation around the home, keeping water on the roof for a little time, then flow down and choke surroundings. See, this is a house to keep water here for a little time and then choke. Here the holes are available in the tubes. Holes are available in the tubes. If the water is pumped, the water will stagnate for a little time and give cooling to the sand weights. With the use of dried sand, weights could be done from the least nano weight to the heaviest. Cost of weight is nil. So sand weight 50 gram, 150 gram, 250 gram. This sand could be weighted instead of metal weights. Multi-service center. Low-priced lodging facility for the poor in towns. Locker for keeping big articles and a 2-story vehicle park. See, this is a multi-story complex. This is ladder to the low-priced lodging facility, floor facility, to avoid people staying on the platforms of bus stand and railway stations and markets as cattle. And this is inside locker facility for big things, big items, as in jewel lockers. And this is 2-wheeler parking, 4-wheeler parking place. New Method Garland. Making a more life garland for flower row in a few minutes time and to minimize the expense of time, money and energy. See, here making garland, people are wasting time, but the market polythene tube is available. we have to make punctures in the tube. When it is manufactured in large scale as a customary thing, the ready-made, the ports it will be available. You have to make things and have divide into two and pour flowers, natural flowers, and tie and hang and center flower. Within a minute time, a garland can be made. And also the head flowers, head-row flowers also can be made in the same way. Food preserver, encircling the food with a dense layer of salt and preserving for about 12 hours. Here inside one bucket is available fitted with the main bigger bucket. In between the two buckets salt is placed, and also inside the inner bucket salt is put. Then we have to keep the food items in the packets, in the vessels, then cover with this upper salt body, then close. Food will be kept preserved for 12 hours. He has written 5 books and another 6th book he has written, but it has some anti-national sentiments, so he has not published. Shoulder umbrella gives hands-free walk, enables to carry other things. Then sideward unloading vehicle, unloading the construction materials by sidewards, saving of time, fuel, and prevents traffic disturbance. This is considered this is a vehicle. Normally, our load vehicles will unload the consignments on the big rear side, raising the upper side. But for that, it will not be convenient to place the materials on the side of the road. So, if a vehicle is raised sideways like this, the boards. Notice boards and roadside boards in good height with the thorny pillars to avoid defacing and damage. Thorny pillars. These pillars shall be made thorny pillars to avoid damage. This is a height board. It will be convenient to see in good height for the public. To walk in places like dirty, thorny, broken glass, lights, muddy, small insects, hot and fire accidents. World Wonder City benefits. Integration of world for international understanding and peace. Enormous new housing. World Trade by Tourist Center, biggest human living construction, Olympic Arena, etc. 4 circumference construction. Each one is united with inclined road, one to another in opposite direction. The cross section of the diameter of the construction will be 10 kilometers. The circumference distance will be 30 kilometers. Here, the railway system or metro rail system can be placed. Here, a helipad can be given on the top. Already, there are buildings made in Tamil Nadu and India with this influence. Infant disease preventer. Prevents the hand dirts going into the mouth and reduces half of children infant diseases. The elastic belt is attached and fitted in the hand on 2 hands. It will not go near house, so that it has to be tied. Here it should be tightened. You tighten. It should not go near to the child mouth, so it avoids that dirty hand going to her mouth.